Chapter 13 of Infelicia. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Infelicia by Adah Isaacs Menken. Chapter 13. Sale of Souls. Oh, I am wild, wild! Angels of the weary-hearted, come to thy child. Spread your white wings over me, tenderly, tenderly, lovingly, lovingly plead for me, plead for me. Souls for sale, souls for sale, souls for gold, who'll buy? In the pent-up city, through the wild rush and beat of human hearts, I hear this unceasing, haunting cry. Souls for sale, souls for sale. Through mist and gloom, through hate and love, through peace and strife, through wrong and right, through life and death, the hoarse voice of the world echoes up the cold grey sullen river of life. On, on, on. No silence until it shall have reached the solemn sea of gods forever, no rest, no sleep, waking through the thick gloom of midnight, to hear the damning cry as it mingles and clashes with the rough clang of gold. Poor heart, alas! I know thy fears. The hollow echoes that the iron-shod feet of the years throw back on the sea of change still vibrate through the graveyard of prayers and tears. Prayers that fell unanswered, tears that followed hopelessly. But pale memory comes back through woe and shame and strife, bearing on her dark wings their buried voices. Like frail, helpless barks, they wail through the black sea of the crowded city, mournfully, mournfully. Poor heart, what do the waves say to thee? The sunshine laughed on the hillsides, the link of years that wore a golden look bound me to woman life by the sweet love of my Eros, and the voice of one who made music to call me mother. Weak heart, weak heart! Oh, now I reel madly on through clouds and storms and night. The hills have grown dark. They lack the grace of my golden-haired child to climb their steep sides and bear me their smiles in the blue-eyed violets of our springtime. Sad heart, what do the hills say to thee? They speak of my Eros, and how happily in the dim discoloured hours we dreamed away the glad light, and watched the grey robes of night as she came through the valley and descended on her way to the clouds. Kisses of joy, and kisses of life, kisses of heaven, and kisses of earth, clinging and clasping white hands, mingling of soft tresses, murmurings of love and murmurings of life, with the warm blood leaping up in joy to answer its music, the broad shelter of arms wherein dwelt peace and content, so sweet to love. All were mine. Loving heart, hush the wailing and sobbing voice of the past, sleep in thy rivers of the soul, poor heart. Souls for sale. The wild cry awoke the god of ambition that slumbered in the bosom of Eros. From out the tents he brought forth his shield and spear to see them smile back at the sun. Clad in armor, he went forth to the cities of the world where brave men battle for glory, and souls are bartered for gold. Weeping and fearing, haggard and barefoot, I clung to him with my fainting child. Weary miles of land and water lay in their waste around us. We reached the sea of the city. Marble towers lifted their proud heads beyond the scope of vision. Wild music mingled with laughter. The tramp of hoofs on the iron streets, and the cries of the drowning and the curses of the damned were all heard in that Babel, where the souls of men can be bought for gold. All the air seemed dark with evil wings, and all that was unholy threw their shadows everywhere, Shadows on the good, shadows on the bad, shadows on the lowly, shadows on the lost, all tossing upon the tide of rushing, restless destiny, upon all things written, souls for sale, lost heart, lost heart. A soul mantled in glory and sold to the world. O horrible sail, O seal of blood, give back my Eros. His bowstring still sounds on the blast, yet his arrow is broken in the fall. O leave me not on the wreck of this dark bosomed ship, while Eros lies pale on the rocks of the world, driven before the furious gale by the surging ocean's strife, the strong wind lifting up the sounding sail, and whistling through the ropes and masts. Waves lash the many-colored sides of the ship, dash her against the oozy rocks. The strength of old ocean roars. The low booming of the signal gun is heard above the tempest. Oh, how many years must roll their slow length along my life ere the land be in sight? When will the morning dawn? When will the clouds be light? When will the storm be hushed? It is so dark and cold. Angels of the weary-hearted, come to your child. Build your white wings around me. Tenderly, tenderly. Pity me. Pity me. End of chapter 13.